person says, "Are you stupid?" Wow. And it says, "Humanist for justice, still a fascist. Thanks for clarifying. More bombs for Israel, more dead kids, more attacks on anti-war protesters, more cop cities. We got it. I will never vote for you." This has messed her up big time. She has collapsed. She has been, and people are begging her to delete this. They are saying that they will not vote for her. Thanks for letting them know we are not going to vote for you. Wow. Welcome back, warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all for joining me here today. Today, I got something about Kamala Harris. She might be done. She might be toast. She's over. She just got in and now she's already out. Just like her presidential election bid, her bid for president back in 2020. She was gone after a couple of months. Now she's gone. Hadn't even been 2 weeks. She's gone. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Please make sure your notifications work. Now let's get into it. All right. So here I am on, Kamala Harris Instagram. This is a release that she sent. It says, "For immediate release, statement from Vice President Kamala Harris, July 25th, 2024. Yesterday at Union Station in D.C., we saw despicable acts by unpatriotic protesters and dangerous hate-fueled rhetoric. I condemn any individuals associating with the brutal terrorist organization Hamas, which has vowed to annihilate the state of Israel and kill Jews. Pro-Hamas graffiti and rhetoric is abhorrent, and we must not tolerate it in our nation. I condemn the burning of the American flag. That flag is a symbol of our highest ideals as a nation and represents the promise of America. It should never be desecrated in that way. I support the right to peacefully protest, but let's be clear. Anti-Semitism, hate, and violence of any kind have no place in our nation." So let's check out these comments from Cackling Kamala's from this post based on what Cackling Kamala put in here. Let's see what people are saying about Cackling Kamala's release. It says, "Brat card revoked." Ooh. It says, "If you allow Netanyahu to address Congress while he is committing a genocide and asking for more weapons to finish the job, then your words are of no value." Ooh, these people don't like this. "You don't support violent protesting, but still support a whole genocide. I was actually considering voting for you. Thanks for convincing me to sit this election out. Stop criminalizing the exercise of conscience." And these people are getting a lot of likes on these comments that are against Kamala. It says, "How are these statements always just condemning one side? That's fine, and not condemning the actual genocide that people are there to protest." Wow. And someone said in all caps, "Kamala, delete this now." Wow. Woo. This is crazy. "Stop funding Israel's war crimes, please." It says, "Okay, so you can allow Palestinians to get hate crimed every day, but the moment someone protests against Israel, it's a huge deal. Are you trying to lose votes?" Whoa. Okay, but not mentioning genocide of Palestinian children. Wow. It says, "Genocide is evil. Colonialism is evil. White supremacy is evil. It's evil when these terrorists ravage our communities on this soil, as it is when it disenfranchises populations around the world. These are the values that we need to hear unequivocally. Sister, delete this now." Wow. This is warning her. This is messing her up. Now, I am pro-Israel. I know that may offend some people, but I'm pro-Israel. I attend a Messianic synagogue. You guys know that. I've stated that. I have a rabbi. He's a saved Jew. This is just my life. And I may not agree with everything they're doing or how they do it in Israel. From my understanding during one of the briefings that I saw on YouTube, they were asked, I want to say, was his name? I forget that it's a black man. I want to say he's a Republican. I want to say Burgess Owens, I think. He was saying that there's no evidence that, I think that's his name. I may have that incorrect. Forgive me if it's wrong. But he was asked, is there any evidence that Israel is committing genocide? He said there is no evidence from what we see that Israel is committing genocide. He said there is no evidence of that. No evidence. So we don't see any evidence of Israel committing genocide. So if that's the case, that they are not committing genocide, according to that, if it's true, I'm not over there. I really don't know. All I know is Israel was attacked October 7th, 2023, and they were in the middle of celebrating Feast of Tabernacles, and they were blindsided. And that I heard Hamas use their own people as human shields, and that they're in tunnels up under schools and hospitals. And I haven't been following it as much as other things, but I was thinking that Israel was just protecting itself the best they knew how, and that they would warn people by sending out flyers saying, get out, get out. We're trying to get to Hamas, but we want you to be safe. So get out. That's what I saw on my end. You all tell me what you saw on your end. I don't know about them doing any kind of genocide. I just don't know about that. I'm just unaware of that, truthfully. So all these comments are totally against Kamala Harris on this issue. This could have cost her the election, which, I don't believe she was going to end up being the actual official nominee anyway, because that won't be determined until the Democrat National Convention, I believe, is August 19th, somewhere along in there in Chicago. So this is not looking good for her. Although I am pro-Israel, I'm not pro-Kamala Harris. If this messes her up, fine by me, because I don't like her, for good reasons. This person says, "Are you stupid?" Wow. And it says, "Humanist for justice, still a fascist. Thanks for clarifying. More bombs for Israel, more dead kids, more attacks on anti-war protesters, more cop cities. We got it. I will never vote for you." This has messed her up big time. She has collapsed. She has been, and people are begging her to delete this. They are saying that they will not vote for her. Thanks for letting them know we are not going to vote for you. Wow. And all she is saying, I don't agree with her politics, but at the same time, I'm not okay with burning the American flag. I'm not okay with that. I am not okay with burning the American flag. And based on what she's saying right here, it says, she says she condemns any individuals associated with the brutal terrorist organization Hamas, which has vowed to annihilate the state of Israel. She condemns the burning of the flag. I support the right to peaceful protest. Anti-Semitism, hate, and violence of any kind have no place in our nation. The world is in an uproar right now. We have good versus evil. So you're going to have a lot of people who side with Israel and a lot of people who will not. No one person is going to make everybody happy. You shouldn't want everybody to love you anyway, because that means you're of the world. They didn't all love Jesus. The people did not all love Jesus when he walked this earth. They did not. A lot of people hated him. So you're going to get hate when you try to do the right thing. I'm pro-Israel. I'm not for Kamala Harris, let's be clear. But I'm having a hard time finding anything bad in this statement. She says she condemns Hamas. She does not agree with burning the American flag. She supports the right to peacefully protest. Maybe they're taking this reading more into her statement than she actually stated here. Maybe that could be the issue. It says, "As a Jewish American who supports Israel but hates Netanyahu, thank you. America needs a leader like you." So you have this Jewish person who is okay with her statement, okay with it, but so many are not. And it says that she's complicit in genocide, and people are saying, boo. Oh, wow. Wow. And someone did say, "Well said, future Madam President." Some people are pro-Israel, but this is mostly negative comments. So you guys, it's not looking good for Miss Kamala Harris. I agree that I'm against the burning of the flag. I agree with what she said here, because I'm against any kind of violent protesting. Peaceful protest, fine, but not violent. And I am pro, like I said, Israel, but there's got to be something that needs to be done. She's not agreeing with genocide. I don't like Kamala, but I don't think she's agreeing with genocide just because she's, pro-Israel in this particular way, but she may not be pro-Israel. She might be burning on both sides of the candle. You know what I mean? We shall see how that goes. But right now, things aren't looking well. Plus, her history in California, she has that brought up. A lot of men on social media, black men, are saying she is not for brothers. She is not. And I'm thinking to myself, did she date black men? But maybe she was just doing it to get what she wanted out of them and tossed them and trashed them. But she ended up marrying who she married, which there's nothing wrong with it. And her husband is Jewish. So she probably is pro-Israel. But some Jewish people, if I'm not mistaken, the religious ones are more pro-Israel, or more so than secular Jews. So it depends on what type of Jewish person it is. But I love everybody, love you all. Be blessed. I do. I really do. But I do not want that woman as president. No, I don't want another demon rat ever again. Ever, ever. Okay. They promote debauchery, sinful lifestyles. They want to push things off onto us. If you see my other video talking about Biden not wanting Christians to adopt using the foster care system, this is an all-out attack on God himself. You guys tell me what you think about Kamala's statement. I'm not talking about her politics in general. I'm talking about just this statement. Did you find anything wrong with this statement? I'm not talking about reading into it or anything. I'm just a statement for what it actually says. I need your comments below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America. And as they always say, march on, warriors.